So I am not in the aromatherapy police force, and you can completely ignore what I'm going to tell you here, but in the past couple of weeks, a couple of things have flagged up where I just feel that it's something that I'm going to say. What with YouTube and all that, and people doing everything and anything, and it's YouTube and it's life and it's fine. So like I said, I'm not the aromatherapy police here, but you know, would you do massage without a qualification, without a massage qualification as a job? Would you do reflexology without a qualification as your job? Would you, and sell it, and yeah, and would you do facials without qualifications? Now, maybe you will, maybe you do, and that's really down to your own choice and integrity. However, here's the thing. A couple of times now, out of absolute, complete and utter not knowing, I won't call it ignorance because it's not ignorance, but it's sort of not knowing, is that I've had a couple of people I know saying that they were blending their own facial oils and blending their own aromatherapy massage oils to go in their treatments. And like I said, I'm sure they're gorgeous. Oh, yeah, they're gorgeous and everything. They're following out of a book. And they doing what it says in a book. But you could do, you know, massage out of a book, or reflexology out of a book, or psychotherapy out of a book, or hypnotherapy out of a book. But what we have in our business is a sort of code of conduct and ethical practice and insurance, and that is the reason why we study and get qualified, so that we know our contraindications, we know conditions and pathology, we know who we have to avoid and what conditions we have to avoid, what may or may not be appropriate, and so that if, for example, or if by chance someone had a breakout, and I've had people here have rashes and breakouts and reactions to oils, and if you don't know what to do or what you're doing or anything about the conversation, then they might take you to court over it, or they might question you on it, and they might want to know, you know, what your credentials are and what your qualifications are. And if you cannot show that, then the potential of taking it down further or going further with it and taking you to court would mean that you would be shut down as a business. So my recommendation to you, if you're going to use essential oils and aromatherapy in your practice and you're not qualified as an aromatherapist, either get an aromatherapist to blend your oils and ask them to be willing to be liable for that. And then to also tell you of any guidelines that if they've blended something that, you know, I mean, you could be, you know, using a pregnancy oil and be using the wrong thing. Anyway, you know, making a pregnancy oil or making something like an oil that interacts, like rosemary interacts with high blood pressure, for example. So anyway, get an aromatherapist to blend for you and ask them to take accountability for blending it for you. That's one. Or buy pre-blended oils. Usually the pre-blended oils are very safe, and you'd be fine using that. I mean, you know, there's also a qualification you can get as pre-blended, so that you know your parameters and contraindications and boundaries on that as well. So it's advisable. Without doing a plug, I might say, is that at the School of Fine Tuning, I teach a level 3 anatomy and physiology and a level 3 aromatherapy. If you wanted to become an aromatherapist, if you've got a level 3 A&P already and you just want to bring aromatherapy, then I teach that. So I can teach you aromatherapy, blending, and you don't have to have a massage qualification. You can be doing it to sell products and to use products and to blend for others. So you can become an aromatherapist. You need a level 3 A&P and massage. A level 3 A&P, and the aromatherapy level 3 to be an aromatherapist. So I hope that's clear without me preaching. I don't like to go around preaching, you know, I really don't. But, you know, we therapists, we spend a lot of time, energy, money, insurance, money and costs within the integrity of our businesses. And, you know, we invite everybody to follow suit without, can you hear her? Without it being, you know, bossy or, you know, a problem. So I'm just going to leave that there with you. And yeah, please, you know, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just sharing the safety. It's safety factors, really. It's safety for yourself. It's safety for your clients. And it's the integrity of business as well. Alrighty. Lots of love. Hope to see you at aromatherapy class.